Do you have some idea about taking out what we call fibers from jute?
Why Israel is interested to keep attacking Gaza, Rafah? Why?
There is a ongoing political crisis in Myanmar.
Yes, sir.
And tell us, what are the major security implications for the political crisis that is going on? How does it impact India?
Good morning, sir.
Please come in and be seated. Atul Singh.
Yes, sir.
Right. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Yes, sir. So my name is Atul Singh. I'm born and brought up in Nagpur. Basically, my roots are from Bihar, and I have completed my engineering from Institute of Chemical Technology in 2021. And my hobbies includes playing and watching football, listening to Indian hip hop and Bhojpuri folk music, and watching travel and food blogs.
Let us talk about TED Talks.
Yes, sir.
Huh? I'm not talking about TEDx, right? Have you watched some very interesting and very prominent TED Talks? And give us some description about it.
So when I organized the TED Talk in my college, I listened the TED Talk of the Mumbai Dabbawalas. One person, Ram Agrawal is his name. He gave about how they managed and how it's become one of the successful startups in India, and how means from the local communities and how they manage in such a rush Mumbai to deliver tiffins on time, freshly prepared cooked food. So, sir, it was their management system was very nice, how he elaborated about it.
Was that TED Talk or was that TEDx Talk?
So it was TEDx Talk.
No, I'm referring to TED Talks.
So I don't have idea about it.
Not much, anyhow. Do you know the difference between TEDx and TED Talks?
No, sir.
Right. Now you have mentioned playing and watching football, listening Indian hip hop and Bhojpuri. What is the difference between Indian hip hop and Bhojpuri folk music? The difference?
So hip hop basically is it's a form of expression, and so folk music, it's related to culture, tradition of a particular place and area.
Some examples?
So like in Indian hip hop music, the rappers, they tell about their story, their struggle, these kind of things. And Bhojpuri folk music includes Purvi, Nirgun, these kind of dialects and these kind of songs.
Now you have been recommended for IAF through AFCAT.
Yes, sir.
You've already been selected for that.
Yes, sir. In 2023, I was recommended for Indian Air Force.
So you have not joined.
So I have a medical issue.
And you have a medical issue, right? And you have done your fibers and textile processing technology. This is the subject, huh?
Yes, sir.
And this is from the Institute of Chemical Technology, Mumbai. Where is it placed, this institute?
So it's in Matunga, Mumbai.
It's in Matunga, right? What is the thing that they teach in this course?
So basically they teach about the fibers, different type of fibers, their processing, and different applications, how it can be used. So it's basically related to textile engineering.
Do you have some idea about taking out what we call fibers from jute?
Yes, sir. Jute is one of the natural fiber.
Right.
It has very good properties. So it's biodegradable, and so it has a very good breathing probability. Means if you keep anything in jute, it doesn't affect that property. So it's a good breathability property. Therefore, it is used in jute sacks. Jute are used as sacks.
And for cloth, say I want to make a shirt out of jute.
So it's
is it popular?
Yes, sir.
Is it popular?
So no, it's not popular, I guess. So hemp is a kind.
Yeah, hemp. Yeah,
hemp is used.
It's getting popular.
So I don't know about popular, but yeah, hemp cloths and shirts are being.
Have you seen that?
Sir?
Have you seen that?
No, sir, I haven't.
Now there's one question. Nowadays, if you go to the market, in a warm country like ours, it's not a cold country, obviously.
Yes,
most of us are now switching over to wearing what you call not blended but fully polyester fabric. Is it really good for the body? What is your recommendation? You see the preference, and now you can order on Amazon, you can order on everything, and when I go in the morning I see a lot of people jogging in things which should have been natural fiber, but it's not natural fiber. It's totally man-made fiber. And 100% of that, not even a blended fiber.
Yes, sir.
What do you have to say about this?
So I will say that these kind of polyester and man-made fibers, they have certain edge over the natural fibers. Like they have anti-wrinkle properties, they have anti-resistant, and these kind of some properties are over there, and they means it didn't get tear out easily. Like and it has good fastness properties. So these kind of properties are
Yeah,
there.
but is it good for wearing in the hot and humid climate of India?
So it depends. So, but particularly in hot and humid climate, cotton is the most preferred one. So it's cheap also, these man-made fibers compared to the natural
So
fibers.
would you recommend the man-made fibers vis-a-vis the cotton fibers in our context?
Yes, sir, I will recommend cotton fibers.
Cotton fibers, because they are breathable.
So they are
good for the skin.
good for the skin, and so environment aspect also it's good to use natural fibers.
The natural fibers. But then why is it coming up? Why is it being used in a major way? Because longevity, etc.
So
What could be possible reasons for that?
So economy is also one of the reason. So like if you go to buy a cotton shirt, it will cost more than these kind of shirts, natural fiber shirt. And so secondly, these properties, like they have means their longevity, they have good fastness and good these kind of properties. So this is the only reason I feel.
What is the government doing towards the textile sector? What is the government's policy towards textile sector?
So, sir, government has recently come up with a PM Mitra scheme to create textile parks in India. And secondly, sir, we have seen that in our own indigenized khadi brand is also being placed in worldwide, and in certain, like in Bharat Mart or any these kind of platforms also, Indian textile goods and their apparels are being promoted.
No, but tell me, why is the government wanting to promote this sector? What could be the possible reasons for that?
So this is one of the sector which employs a lot of people. So secondly, India has been from ancient times also one of the major producers of textiles, raw material earlier. So sir, this is one of the reason.
But one last question, in fact.
Yes, sir.
Why are we not able to compete perhaps with the likes of countries like Bangladesh, for that matter, even Indonesia, etc.,
Yes, sir.
on this front?
So firstly, I feel that Bangladesh are more, they are really focused on their ready-made garment. India is not on that. Secondly, sir, they have very cheap labor. Thirdly, sir, the environmental norms, and sir, as they are in the least development country, so they have some tariff advantage also.
So do they do value addition, like do they produce the textiles and what you call stitch the cloth, or is the other way around?
So
Like we produce, or the multinationals, they send their consignments, and then of course they do the tailoring.
so in many cases, they have everything from farm to fashion. All process are also there. All the 5F which we talk about in textile, they also do that also, and some raw materials they export and do the final work. So in ready-made garment sector, Bangladesh is one of the major producer.
Right. Thank you, sir.
You also attempted CDS, is it?
Yes, sir.
So what happened?
So I gave 5 CDS, and 5 times in CDS entry I was conference out.
Conference round.
Yes, sir.
What do you think is the reason?
So firstly, I think that initially, sir, I was more focused on the result part. I was not doing what was needed, and some of the aspect which are wanted in CDS, like in GTO task, I was more dominating like these kind of things, sir. But over the attempt, when I improved, I got recommendation.
You got recommended?
Yes, sir. So in AFCAT entry, I got recommended.
AFCAT.
Yes,
So
sir.
AFCAT was a later entry and CDS was the earlier trials.
So
Which one did you try first?
So on side by side, I was giving both the attempts.
Why they do not like people who dominate in the discussions?
So because it's
What is the cause of rejection for that?
So it's a teamwork.
So he's trying to hog all the light.
So it's like that everybody should give their opinion, and at a team we need to focus on that. If one person is dominating that,
It is at the cost of somebody else, is it?
yes, sir.
So he's not able to speak well.
Yes, sir.
You're depriving other guy from participating.
Yes, sir.
So they do not like the people who are dominating type.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And when you say for FCAT, you were recommended and could not join because of the medical category.
Yes, sir.
What was that medical category?
So spondylocolysis is one of the things in the spine.
Uh,
So
if that is a thing, is it okay for army also?
so in army they don't.
If you're not suitable or not medically fit for Air Force, what about army?
So basically this is the category only unfit for flying branch.
Only for flying. So you're gonna try it for ground duties?
So but if you are means in the medicals, if in the flying you are been given TR, and then consecutively when I went to Delhi AFMC, then I got means PR. So automatically for all the branches I was not eligible.
Okay. Right. Is Allahabad called a rejection center?
So earlier it was used to be called a rejection center.
Why was it a rejection center?
So because number of recommendations were less compared to other boards.
Right. How is that?
So
Number of recommendations are generally a fixed percentage. Generally.
Yes,
Generally. Right? Because there are 5 SSBs there and 40 chaps are tested in one time. So 200 boys are tested at one time.
yes, sir.
So if the recommendation is say 5% or maybe for ease of calculation 10%.
Yes, sir.
So that means 40 candidates will be recommended.
Yes, sir.
Oh, sorry,
20 candidates.
20 candidates will be recommended,
Yes.
and 180 will go and say Allahabad is a bad center.
Yes, sir.
Take a standalone SSB, say for example Gandhinagar or whatever. There, out of 40, 10%, 4 people,
yes, sir.
only 36 will say Gandhinagar is a bad SSB. So it's because of the numbers, not because of the selection process.
Selection, yes, sir. So it basically in SSB depends upon the candidate.
So it is a perception.
Perception, yes, sir.
Okay. What do you think of Agniveer scheme? Personally speaking.
Yes, sir. I think Agniveer is one of the good step.
Okay.
So I have to elaborate it.
Yeah.
So basically, Agniveer means recruiting young soldiers in this time frame and giving them 4 years of service. So basically, because as we are moving in the modern world, there is no more gonna be a traditional warfare like it used to be earlier. It more will be cyber warfare or any these kind of things. So sir, we will have a trained soldier who are disciplined and can help the society. And secondly, so one of the reason is the number of pensioners. Pension money was reducing the defense budget. So as we are going on to the phase of modernization, so this is one of the good step. And secondly, so the average age in the army should be 26. And so inducting Agniveers, we will have a good young forge. And when there is 25% selection of those candidates, in that 3.5 years of service, they will be more enthusiastic and motivated to serve in a more better way.
What if this model is applied in CAPF of Agniveer type 4 years and out?
So this can be means it can be implemented, but CAPF no committee has recommended this kind of thing for
I'm asking your personal view.
The personal view, I think, sir, this can be helpful. So because we see that in certain terrains like in Indo-Myanmar or Indo-Nepal, the border area, if we will have a person from that terrain, it will be more helpful for the CAPF to organize.
No, terrain nahi. Agniveer scheme 4 years.
Agniveer scheme 4 years. Sir, I think it will be a good step. But sir, as we don't have pension in CAPF, so the defense budgetary
So
will
if this is the only criteria, pension is the only criteria, can we do something about it in the defense also?
So one thing which I thought we can do is like for an officers we have 20 years of service and then you will be able to get the pension. So and in Jawan it's 17 years. So so we can increase this time length so they will serve more and we can manage this thing.
Anyway, okay, let's go ahead. So you were the event manager in TEDx.
Yes, sir.
What was your duty and what did you learn? What is it all about?
So basically, sir, I was the resource and logistic head. So our main duty was to do all the stuffs like bring the accessories which we will give to the TEDx, and then coordinate with all the people around there about how it will function with the different teams like the PR team, sponsor team, and secondly with the art and craft section, and with and coordinate with the overall event coordinator. And so after that, the transport of the TEDx speakers means from where they are coming, to take them from there and to
How
talk
much
at the
are they paid?
So they don't pay it for means.
It's for free?
So whom
The
they pay
speaker.
it? So the speakers are they are we inquire with them, and they are ready to do it. So it's the job of the overall event head.
Okay. Right. Why Israel is interested to keep attacking Gaza, Rafah? Why?
So because Gaza.
Now they have entered Jabalia. The tanks have entered Jabalia in northern Gaza. What is the aim of that? And there are also been some bombardment over there. What for?
So on 7th of October, so Hamas attacked
No,
Israel.
that was now, presently.
So
उतना लंबा पीछे नहीं जाना है.
okay, so basically, so they have Israeli hostages, Hamas people, and so secondly, proxy war is going on Israel from all fronts. So this is one of the reason, and so Rafah is that place from where humanitarian aid was going to the people of Gaza.
What else?
So this is the only reason. Means they
How
have,
many people have lost their lives in Palestine? Palestine and how many?
So I don't have. So roughly it's 30,000. So I don't know the exact number.
No. So let me give you one more SRT. It is the last day for submitting the form
Yes. Sir.
for some exam, some competitive exam, and the clerk says, "I will not accept it because there is something missing in the form. The testimonials are missing. Somebody has to attest, and testimonials are required." Right? It is at 10 o'clock now. Time is 10. What do you do?
So what is the time to submit the form?
Last day.
Till 5 or like.
So it's the last day. Now you assume.
Okay, so basically all the forms are submitted till 5. So which the testimonials are missing, I will talk with the clerk and get a checklist of it, and then I will go to the subsequent people over there, get it attested and submit it before time.
Thank you.
Mr. Atul,
Yes, sir.
you have interest in Bhojpuri folk music.
Yes, sir.
Who is your favorite singer?
So Bharat Sharma is one of my favorite singers.
There is a feeling that Bhojpuri folk music has become very vulgar
Yes, sir.
and it has lost that old charm. Do you agree with this?
So I will not say the whole folk music, but one part of it has become vulgar.
What is the reason?
So because there are different aspects, I mean there are different kind of folk music in Bhojpuri like Nirgun, Sohar, but they didn't get commercialized like this kind of music which became vulgar. So I think this is one of the reason. And so secondly, Bhojpuri is not in the 8th schedule. And so one of the main reason about vulgarity could be that the reason in Purvanchal, Bhojpuri is being spoken. Sir, it is one of the most illiterate region. So these are the possible reason why it's becoming vulgar, and commercializing this is one of the step why it's
Okay.
disarming.
You talked about Nirgun.
Yes, sir.
What is the meaning of Nirgun? What is this Nirgun? When is it sung?
So it's sung after somebody has expired.
Okay.
So and basically, sir, it tells about the truth of life, these kind of thing.
Now, Indian border states
Yes, sir.
on the Myanmar border.
Yes, sir.
Can you name some of them?
Yes, sir. So 4-state border Myanmar, Arunachal, Nagaland, Manipur and Mizoram.
Good. Now, there is a ongoing political crisis in Myanmar.
Yes, sir.
And tell us, what are the major security implications for the political crisis that is going on? How does it impact India?
So basically, the crisis which is going on in Myanmar is a military coup. And so firstly, immigration from there can disturb the demography of these states. So secondly, it's a very porous border, so means to surveillance and recce in these borders are difficult, and it has been a hideout place for all the militants of the northeast. So this will disturb the internal peace of our country. So secondly, that area of Myanmar presents to the Golden Triangle. So trafficking means smuggling of drugs, arms, these could be one of the things. And sir, as people in India have ethnical ties and linguistic, they are attached to the people of Myanmar. So sir, this will also impact us.
Which is this ethnic tribes that you are referring to?
So Kuki people are there in Myanmar.
Kuki.
Kuki is a tribe of Manipur.
With the Manipur.
Yes, sir.
But another tribe which has more closer relationship with, say, Mizoram?
Chin.
Chin, yes. So, the earlier policy of the government was to allow cross-border movement.
Yes, sir.
Are you aware of that?
Free movement regime. Yes,
so, what has the government done now?
The government is planning to abolish this free movement regime, that 16 kilometer to enter and this. So I think it's a good step.
It's a good step. All right. Now, last question I'll ask you. Government claims that left-wing extremism has declined.
Yes, sir.
So, you pick up one program of the government and show me how that has helped in combating this left-wing extremism.
So, sir, I will pick up a national action and national plan of government means to increase the infrastructure.
What is the program?
So it's, I feel, national action and national plan. Okay. So I'm not able to recall the exact name. So basically, the left-wing extremism, the main problem is a socio-economic problem. So sir, when infrastructure, education, and then we have Eklavya school models. If these things are coming to the area affected by left-wing extremism and people are being educated, they will have employment opportunities. So automatically the left-wing extremism will slow down. And so as we have seen that from 96 districts to 45 districts from 2010 to 2022, the reporting of Naxalism cases has been reduced. So, in the front of Naxalism, India is...
What are the other major factors which has led to decline in Naxalism?
So one of the factor are, sir, means role of CAPF and state police. So secondly, sir, infrastructure. And so thirdly, I will say that so a better rehabilitation and when they are giving up their arms, then government is providing them with good what you can say, after surrendering arms, they are giving them life choices. So
okay,
it's not.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, Atul, our interaction with you is over.
Yes, sir.
And we'll give you some feedback in brief.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Atul, you've done well. Okay. You've shown good confidence. Your posture was balanced and your views were balanced. You had an opinion on things and you could articulate things all right. And shown good presence of mind as well and well informed about things. Be mindful of a few things. Eye contact. When you talk to me, don't look at other people.
Okay.
Vice versa.
Yes, sir.
Right? So you should maintain eye contact with the person you're speaking to.
Okay.
Though there might be other versions of this eye contact. Some people might tell you keep looking at other people.
Yes, sir.
also.
This I have heard.
Correct. So
okay.
I think our view is that you must maintain the eye contact
Okay, sir.
with the person you're talking to. You could wear light color shirt.
Yes, sir.
And you could wear a tie.
Yes, sir.
And then also a suit.
Yes, sir.
Polish the shoes.
Yes, sir.
Black socks.
Okay, sir.
And maybe pick up some big issues that are taking place.
Yes, sir.
Because politics, international politics, very dynamic.
Yes, sir.
You know what is happening in Pakistan, India, Nepal, the map issue.
Yes, sir.
What is the reason behind provoking India?
Yes.
Okay. Bangladesh, border,
Yes.
maritime security.
Yes, sir.
All right. What are the challenges? And then if you make brief points, what is the issue? What are the challenges? What can be the solution? All in bullet point. And then you develop your opinion
Yes, sir.
based on those facts and figures.
Yes, sir.
I think you have the potential to succeed.
So that's all.
Okay, sir.
All the best.
Thank you, sir. Bye. Thank you, sir.